Hello everyone and welcome to the WrestleBash 2019 pre-show. I'm Jason Perdue along with
Trumoo Perdue.
And wow, we are so excited for this event tonight. We have been waiting 6 months to see the Royal Rumble winner Ganondorf take on the current EWO champion Luigi.
Indeed, it's going to be a very interesting matchup here tonight along with several championships that are being fought for.
Absolutely. Starting with the first match of the evening, the EWO Tag Team Championship with the Goths taking on the Mega Maniacs, Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage.
It is going to be a very interesting match because as we saw, the Goths do have a streak of winning. They even beat the Idiots and they are going to go on to... Are they defending the title?
They are. They're the current EWO Tag Team Champions. Remember, they won the championship in a match last month at St. Patrick's Day Demolition against the Idiots, Donald Trump and Mike Pence.
It sure was good seeing the Idiots lose finally.
And, as we know, the Idiots, they cheated and they cheated and they cheated. They were disqualified in one of their tag team matches. So really, out of 2 different tag team title matches, finally we have new champions, the Goths.
Indeed we do, and it is very nice, and we will be seeing them compete for that. And what is our next event, Jason?
Well, this is a huge match that was announced on our last pay-per-view. Valentine's, or no, it wasn't Valentine's Day. It was St. Patrick's Day Demolition.
Indeed it was.
A huge match where we will see Satan take on God for a Control of the Universe match.
A one-of-a-kind match. It is the first of its kind.
It is, and included in this match will be a special guest referee, the individual who thinks that he controls the universe already, Donald Trump.
Now, I don't get the logic behind that, but we will see who prevails on top.
So, very exciting match. We have Bulk Bogan, who won a Fatal 4-Way match for the, it was a Battle Royal. There were a lot of people in that match. Bulk Bogan, the greasy one himself, won a Battle Royal match to take on the #1 contender.
Or was it a Fatal 4-Way?
It was a Fatal something. And this is Fatal Broadcasting. But anyway, Bulk Bogan will be taking on Jim Bronzell for the EWO Intercontinental Championship.
It's going to be one match you do not want to miss.
And this is a new title. Nobody has held this title before. It's a new one who we'll see who can take it and what will happen, but that'll be an exciting match. I know a lot of people are rooting for Bulk Bogan, the greasy one. And
it will indeed.
And here's a tidbit of information. Over this past weekend, WrestleBash weekend, you know, it's a huge event.
It is indeed.
I mean, 3 or 4 people come, you know.
It is a huge event.
3 or 4 people come from 2 or 3 cities, and, well, that's pretty much us. But anyway, Bulk Bogan actually won a how many slices of pizza contest can you eat?
He did.
Yep.
He did.
He did. So it took place at Little Caesars because they are able to get pizzas out the fastest. So,
wow.
Yeah, they ended up having 100 pizzas there ready for the contestants, and they ended up having to get another 100 hot and ready because he ate through the whole first batch.
Wow.
So he may be extra greasy tomorrow night for WrestleBash, but if that's the case, he may slip through the hands of Jim Bronzell and could pick up the first ever Intercontinental title.
He may indeed. That is a very interesting backstory.
So the other thing is we have a new champion for the St. Patrick's Day title.
Indeed we do. The last 2 times we had the Holiday Leaders, aka Santa and Cupid, win, but this time we actually had a different one win. The Leprechaun did not actually win the title.
The Leprechaun lost to an individual who I know has been in your nightmares since he won the title, Freddy Krueger.
Indeed.
So I had a hard time falling asleep that night after. I didn't want him to come in and haunt my dreams after he won the title because we talked a lot of smack about him and we were upset.
And since he won, he will be entering the very first Holiday Champion Triple Threat match for, what is the title called?
It's not a title, it's just a Holiday Champion Triple Threat. So whoever wins gets bragging rights of having the best holiday of the year, perhaps.
And of course that will be Santa Claus versus Cupid, and of course versus Freddy Krueger.
Hang on, what was that?
Santa Claus versus Cupid versus Freddy Krueger.
Hang on, our producer has more information. What? Okay.
What's happening?
At WrestleBash? Really? Oh. All right. Yeah. Well, I have some special news.
We do.
Regarding our Holiday Champion Triple Threat match.
Do we indeed?
Yes. The owner of the EWO, who's me, just phoned me in my headphones to let me know that the Easter Bunny will actually now be in the Holiday Champion Triple Threat match, and it's going to be a Fatal 4-Way.
Whoa!
The Easter Bunny. Yeah.
Oh my!
So now we've got 4 holidays, and I don't know how that's going to sit with Freddy Krueger and Cupid and Santa Claus.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Folks, the Triple Threat match, you heard it here, folks, has been changed into a Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, so he'll be hippity-hoppiting all his way down to ringside to, fight Santa Claus, Cupid, and Freddy Krueger.
It is going to be an even more interesting matchup than before.
Anything can happen here at the Extreme Wrestling Organization, especially WrestleBash weekend.
Indeed!
We are so excited we cannot even... Wow. Tomorrow night, WrestleBash comes to you streaming live on YouTube and on Facebook. We'll have all the links. Don't you worry. 4 p.m. streaming live. And here's the main event tomorrow night. Now let's take our audience back in case they've forgotten or don't know or don't watch. I mean, there's only like 2 or 3 people that have ever seen the EWO.
Yeah, that is true.
So if you're new and you've never watched anything, or if you're considering turning this video off and going and watching something more exciting like your grass grow in your front lawn, the main event of tomorrow night. Now, let's take them back. Royal Rumble, 6 months ago. Royal Rumble. We had 40 of the greatest, best superstars of all time.
Including some that weren't.
Well, I mean, yes, correct. I mean, we did have, like, who was in it?
Chuck E. Cheese.
We did. Chuck E. Cheese was in the Royal Rumble. Now, if you want to see this match, you want to see Chuck E. Cheese in his one and only match of all time, you can go back.
No, I'm pretty sure he was in a Fatal 4-Way recently.
He might have been, probably by accident, because the person who we were supposed to put in it backed out and went to a better organization.
Yeah.
But anyway, so, yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, you can go back and watch that Royal Rumble. 40 men, it was a great Royal Rumble.
It was.
Some big guys in that match. We had,
Donkey Kong, we had Bowser. Satan and God made their debut.
Body Bag Jones.
Body Bag Jones, he's a huge man.
Huge, big guy. But Ganondorf came out on top.
Indeed, and he is also a very big individual.
He's huge. So Ganondorf won the opportunity to go on to WrestleBash and take on whoever was the EWO champion. And for the past 3 events, the EWO champion, Luigi, has successfully retained the title in every match he's had.
He has indeed. He is a superstar, not to be reckoned with.
So he took on who? Link, was it Link?
He took on Link last, I do believe.
Link, he won a Fatal 4-Way match in order to move on to fight Luigi, and Link lost to Luigi. But Luigi has been a successful reigning title holder, but Ganondorf, big guy,
Indeed.
Evil, scary, destructive.
Indeed.
So we'll see what happens against Luigi.
It could be. Anything could happen in the EWO, folks.
Speaking of that. Hello? Yeah. No, I figured you'd say that already because... Oh yeah, no, because we want clear finishes, yeah. Okay. This just in. Breaking news from the owner. Tomorrow night's matches, every single one of them, the Goths vs. Megamaniacs, Satan vs. God, Bulk Hogan vs. Jim Brunzell, Santa Claus, Cupid, Freddy Krueger, and the main event, Ganondorf vs. Luigi, will be no disqualification.
Oh my goodness!
Which means, no, if somebody interferes, it won't end the match. It means no countouts.
Oh man.
No disqualification. So we will have winners of every match tomorrow night.
Because remember, we made a mistake. Remember, we actually didn't say this, but the St. Patrick's Day Demolition main event was actually interrupted by some random dude coming in.
It was the St. Patrick's Day main event.
So we had to redo it, and that's how Freddy Krueger got the title.
Right. So it happened on a, what was it? What event was it?
St. Patrick's Day Demolition?
Yeah, but what was the event after that we did?
I think it was
Weekend
Havoc.
Weekend
Havoc.
A new show from the Extreme Wrestling Organization, pumping out new shows all the time.
Yeah.
But anyway, Weekend Havoc was the rematch for the St. Patrick's Day title.
Indeed.
And Freddy Krueger ruined the dreams and aspirations of the Leprechaun. So, the Leprechaun has the opportunity next year again to challenge for the title.
He does indeed, or he could, just enter a regular match if he really wanted to.
He could, as a matter of fact. But anyway, that's what's going on tomorrow night. We have a huge event.
Huge event here,
WrestleBash
folks.
19, sponsored by Trumoo Perdue.
That's me.
And
the brand new
Nightscape Cinema. That's right. So anyway, what's going on with Trumoo Perdue?
Well, we are soon to be filming a brand new movie called The Pago Experiment. I cannot reveal much information as of yet, but it will follow a morbid scientist by the name of Professor Asgrim Garter as he creates a monstrous amalgamation of different creatures, and it tells the story of how it was created and what happens after things go terribly wrong.
Sounds exciting.
It will be.
When are you filming this?
Oh, this summer we are planning to.
Excellent. Nightscape Films currently working on a horror movie as well, but that's all I can say. It's top secret.
Indeed.
Top secret, like the Pago Experiment is top secret as well. Anyway, anything else to add?
Not exactly, no.
But we hope you join us tomorrow night for the biggest event in the history of never, WrestleBash 19.
It is going to be the event to see. You do not want to miss it.
Coming to you live, streaming on Facebook and YouTube at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. That's Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not Easter Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time.
With an N.
And remember, the Easter Bunny will be making an appearance. The Goss vs. Megamaniacs, Satan vs. God, Bulk Greasy Bogan vs. Jim Brunzell, Santa Claus vs. Cupid vs. It's just a huge event.
It is going to be the biggest event this year.
Every title on the line tomorrow night.
Indeed.
Thank you for tuning into our WrestleBash 19 pre-show, and we will see you tomorrow night.
We will indeed. We thank you for watching.
The end.
The end.